Hello and welcome to this video. I want to talk today about my skin journey. I've had a lot of issues with my skin, ups and downs, and I just really want to share that with everyone. I just want people to know they're not alone, because I know a lot of people do go through these issues with their skin, and it causing a lot of self-esteem issues and self-confidence issues, because it's happened to me. I just really want to share my story, and hopefully that can help other people and aspire and inspire other people to feel great about themselves. So I just want to talk about my skin journey. So let's start from the beginning. When I'm pretty sure I was in high school, I started to get pimples, as you do. You go through those changes. It can happen to you, and it happened to me, and I started to get pimples and I couldn't get rid of them. I tried skincare routines, I tried this, I tried that, didn't work. I went to the doctors and I said, I can't get rid of my pimples, I need help. And they prescribed me a treatment called Clindatec. And I don't know if anyone's heard of it, but it's basically a liquid that you dab on the affected areas, and it gets rid of your pimples. It was amazing. It did the trick perfectly. It got rid of all my pimples and my skin was clear. And I'm pretty sure I stopped using it because my skin went clear, and I just continued doing what I was doing. And then I think it was 2017 or 2018, I tried a new cleanser. I was out of school, I was working, all of that. I tried a new cleanser, and I can't remember the brand, but I remember it being a tea tree cleanser. And I thought, great, this is fantastic, can't wait. I've heard such great things about tea tree. So I gave it a try, and my skin did not like it at all. My skin broke out so bad all over my face. Just not even huge pimples, but just obviously the odd big pimple, but it was just all these tiny little pimples around. And I'll insert a video of my skin and how it was when it was starting to break out, and I couldn't get rid of these pimples. I would try to change my cleansers and my skincare routines, maybe moisturizers, whatever it was. I tried to change, and they wouldn't go away. So I went back to the doctors and I said, I want this Clindatec back. It did amazing things for me when I first used it, so give it back to me. Prescribed it to me again. I tried it, didn't work, didn't do anything. Maybe it helped one or two pimples, but it did not get rid of the acne like it did the first time. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Because this helped me the first time, why is it helping me the second time? Couldn't get rid of these pimples. The next thing I tried, I went back to the doctors and I went on the pill to get rid of these pimples, and it worked. The pill worked. I can't remember which one it was. I couldn't tell you which one it was, but it worked and it helped and it cleared my skin really great. And then I just didn't want to be on the pill anymore because all the side effects and yada yada yada. That's a whole nother story. So I got off the pill and the pimples came back. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Again, tried cleansers, tried moisturizers, tried all these skincare products and routines and blah, 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 blah. Nothing was working. So I went back to the doctors and got back on the pill, the same pill, and it didn't work. It didn't work the second time around. It didn't get rid of my pimples, and I just didn't know what to do. I was just so confused, because just like the Clindatec, it worked the first time but didn't work the second time. The pill worked the first time but not the second time. So I don't know what the hell that was. It just wasn't working for me. And yeah, I had tried and my pimples was just bringing me down so much. My self-confidence was down so much. I just hated looking at my skin. I hated looking in the mirror because it just brought me down, and I would just constantly pick at my skin and try and pop all these pimples, and it just wasn't fun. I didn't like it. It took a toll, and I had enough. So I went back to the doctors and said, give me a referral to a dermatologist, because I need something that's going to help. I need to find a solution. I need to know what's wrong, yada, yada, yada. So went to the doctors. They gave me a referral to a dermatologist, and then I got an appointment pretty quickly, which was fantastic. I think maybe the next week or two, I got an appointment with a dermatologist and went and seen him, and he put me on Roaccutane very quickly. I didn't think it was going to happen that quickly. I thought it was going to be you know, let's monitor it for a while, maybe try this first and see how you go, and then we'll come back. No, he said, I'm going to give you Roaccutane. And yeah, so like he examined my skin, he had a look and everything like that, and he said that my acne wasn't like, there was like a spectrum type thing, and like it wasn't on the severe side, but it wasn't on like the end, it was like more in the middle. So yeah, I got prescribed Roaccutane, and I was so excited because I had heard that this medication is fantastic and it just gets rid of your pimples, and I was so excited. Yeah, so I went on Roaccutane for about 10 months. A lot of side effects, which wasn't great. I had really dry skin, like severe dry skin, so bad. I would have like flare-ups over my body from like dermatitis flare-ups. My nose lining, like in near my nose lining, would be so dry and it would crack and it would just be so red raw. I would have to put like Vaseline up there or like something up there to keep like that moisture there. My lips would be so dry. They would crack in the corners or just like here. I was constantly applying Dermies, which was what was recommended to me to use because of the dry lips. And even then, it really didn't do much. It would just kind of like soak in straight away and I would be reapplying it again. And then towards the end of the medication, I'd seen a YouTube video of somebody using lip balm and they said that it was the best one they've ever used, keeps moisture in, blah, 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 blah. So I went and bought it, and it was the Dermal Therapy, the best lip balm I have ever used in my life. I will be using this for the rest of my life. It is so good, especially because I was on medication that made my lips so dry, and this helped. Like, it was just incredible. It was so incredible. Anyway, my scalp will go really dry. I didn't have to wash my hair. I washed it like once a week, maybe once every week and a half, just to freshen it up because it would get dirty. It would need a clean, but it wouldn't go like oily or anything like that. No oil production whatsoever. Another side effect, I don't know if it's actually a side effect of the medication or not, but I would sweat really easily. When I would go to the gym, the first thing, it was really weird. The first place I would start sweating is up here. It was just the weirdest thing. I don't know why. I don't know if it's from the medication, but I assume it's from the medication. But I would just sweat up there, but then like the rest of me would start sweating as well. But that was like the first place that I would sweat, and I was just like, this is so strange. And it would just happen so easily. I'd be like just at the beginning of a workout and I'd start sweating up here. So I was like, this is weird. But yeah, so there was a few side effects. I have been documenting throughout the 10 months. I haven't had that much documentation because I've just forgotten. Yeah, I've taken a few videos of the process and the progress of my skin, and it's just really strange to see the changes. And I don't know, I just didn't realize like how many pimples I had compared to say like now, like my skin's completely clear, and it's just like, it's just the best thing. And I just feel so much better about myself and so much more confident. I just feel that within myself. All right, it is day 1 of this medication. What's the date? The 24th of August, and I'm about to start this acne medication. This is my current skin at the moment. It's honestly not as bad as it's been, coincidentally, that I'm about to start this. And I'm nervous for some reason. Why am I nervous? Like, anxiety. So I'm not the best at swallowing tablets, but I'm gonna do it. And they're not that big. No, they're not that big. I don't know if you can really see that. Done. Feeling good, feeling excited. I'll update you soon. Okay, it is now the 18th of September. It has been about, I think, 3-ish, 4-ish weeks now of being on Roaccutane. My skin, I mean, I know it's still early days. It is still early days, but it is drying my skin so much. Like, I'm just getting like dry. Like, It's like I got sunburnt and then now my skin's peeling. That's what it looks like. There is so much, like, it's like flaky. It's gross. But like, I don't know if you can like even really tell. There's like red little patches here, and like that's really where I get like the main patchy dry skin. And I could moisturize and then come back, and then I'd moisturize and then I'd come back. So it's just really drying out my skin. My skin's getting a bit itchy as well, which is a bit annoying. In terms of acne wise, yes, my skin is slowly clearing up, but at the same time I'm still getting pimples, which I expect that. Like, I don't expect it to clear up like that. Like, I don't expect that to happen. I don't know, like, I can tell my complexion is looking better because my face just looked dirty all the time. Like, it just looked really it just looked rough. Like, it just looked rough all the time. Really rough, really gross, didn't look nice. Like, I don't know, but I can tell, like, underneath all of this and this, my skin complexion is looking a lot nicer. But other than that, there's not much of an update. Just thought I'd give you an update because I'm now up to the stage of having 1 tablet a day, because for the first 3 weeks I had to have 1 tablet every 2 days, and now that 3 weeks is up, so now I'm on to taking 1 every day for now the next 3 weeks. And then after this 3 weeks, I then have to take 1 day, 2 the next day, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, and so on and so forth. And then I think that is for another 3 weeks, I'm pretty sure. And then from there, then I take maybe 2 a day, like 1 in the night, in the morning and the nighttime. It's just a process. It takes time. I am focusing on the journey, not the result. Well, the result as well. And I just keep hoping one day my skin, I'll just wake up and it's just all gone. It's all clear. I still do my skincare routine in the morning and at night time. I still use the same products. The only thing is, because my skin is usually oily and this is making my skin really dry, my cleanser is still for oily skin, so I'm not sure if I have to change that or not. Don't know. That's pretty much the update for now, but I will give you another update in another 3 weeks when I have to start taking more tablets, and we'll see if there's any big changes, any big differences or not. So okay, so this is my current skin situation. Definitely not as bad as it's been, but it is so dry. Everything is literally peeling, like my nose, all down here. I don't know if you can tell on my forehead, but like my forehead was peeling. Like, I'm not even joking, my scalp is itchy, like everything's drying because the medication, it lowers your oil production, so it's making everything dry. Like, my hair doesn't get oily, my scalp is itchy, my scalp is dry. It's like I have dandruff. I don't know, it's just so annoying, and it's like all itchy and like it just flakes, like it's gross. And I'm just putting like Vaseline on it to kind of like give it that bit of like constant moisture, I guess. And also it's causing like eczema like around my skin as well. So like, I don't know if you can see on my wrist, there's a bit of there, and I'm getting it like on this side as well. And I've got it like up my arms and stuff like that. So the pimples are slowly going. I still do have the odd one and I'm still getting breakouts, but it's just awful. It's like, it's in my fucking hair. Like, that is so gross. I'm just taking a small little clip for an update of my skin. It looks a bit like grotty right now. It is quite dry. I have a few breakouts. Just wanted to like take this to compare it to like the first video. It's pretty clear. It's just a lot of scarring. I don't have any active pimples. Like, these aren't active at the moment. Like, they're going away. Other than that, it just looks a bit like dirty, I guess. I don't really know what the right word is. I just wanted to take this to compare. Okay, so I just wanted to jump on and give a skin update. So my skin has changed a lot since, I think it was August, I started this treatment for my skin. And as you can see, my skin has pretty much cleared up. The only thing is now is scarring. This treatment doesn't clear scarring, which that's fine as like I don't have any active pimples. I don't have any pimples. It's really, really nice. Yeah, this is just, it's a little bit red at the moment. It does get hot, my face. Recently, I've been starting to get like this burning sensation here and here. I don't know, maybe the water I'm using is too hot. My skin is probably quite sensitive, so maybe the water's just too hot for it, maybe. Other than that, everything's going swell. It's all for a good cause. It's all for a good cause. I can't complain because at the end of this, hopefully, I won't have constant breakouts anymore, and that will just make my life. It would honestly make my life. Just wanted to come in and give an update of how it's going, and it's going good. So I've just gotten out of the shower. Excuse me being in a towel, but I just wanted to document an update on my skin, I guess. I haven't done any of my face stuff, my routine or anything like that, but I just wanted to see if you can see how dry my skin is, especially like all down here. It's getting really, really bad. I'm putting moisturizer on multiple times a day, and I'm getting now, I don't know if you can see, like blotches here, and that's all from dry skin. I just don't know if you can even tell how dry it is. Like, it's not that bad right now because I just showered and I slightly, like really, really lightly exfoliated my face, like really, really lightly just down here because of how dry it is. Just so dry. And I'm currently on a search for a new moisturizer for my face because I don't know if it's a moisturizer or if it's just my face and the medication, but nothing seems to be strong enough, nothing seems to be working, nothing seems to be actually like moisturizing and nourishing my skin. But at the moment I'm currently trying, what's it called? Hang on, I've got it here. Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream. I've just got like a little sample that I've been trying. It's good, but it's just still not enough. Like I applied it, I'm gonna say about 3-4 times today, just down in this area because it's just so dry. Right now I'm gonna try the Tatcha Indigo Overnight Repair and see how I go with that. I just don't know. Like, I just know it's the medication obviously, but like just getting flaky dry skin is just so, I don't even know. It's getting quite annoying, to be honest, getting really annoying. The last clip you would have seen was me taking my very last tablet of the Roaccutane at nighttime. I was really excited, really happy, and I don't really know if you can tell, but my skin just looks so good and it just makes me really, really happy. Whilst editing this video, I have been obviously looking back at these videos. It's just really strange, but a few things to note whilst looking at these and editing these videos. I mentioned in one of them I'm using a cleanser for oily skin. I wonder if I'm gonna have to change that. 100% I had to change that. I had to change my cleanser for oily skin to a cleanser for dry skin, and that helped. So the cleanser that I used, that I had to change to, I was using CeraVe for oily skin, and then I changed to CeraVe for normal to dry skin, or CeraVe, I don't know, CeraVe, I say CeraVe. And yeah, that really helped using this. Like, still my skin was just so dry. I tried so many moisturizers because of how dry my skin was. Like, nothing would, like, I don't even know, nothing would just like get rid of that dryness. It would flake all up on my forehead, especially my forehead, and like down here would be the worst, like around like this area here. Yeah, I would try samples of this, samples of that. I would buy a whole tub of something and it wouldn't work, which was like annoying, but like I had to try something. Anyway, I did actually eventually find something that helped in the end. The moisturizer that I found that was really, really helpful was the Clinique Dramatically Different. This one, as you can see, I've used quite a lot. It is just the best moisturizer. It was so helpful getting rid of that dry skin. Obviously I still had a bit of dry skin coming through, but it just wasn't as bad as it was. It's really like thick but light on the skin. Like, it's just so good. Highly recommend if you do get dry skin. Really, really amazing. So I'm off the tablets now. I'm finished. I'm quite scared to be off them, to be honest, because what if it comes back? Like, I'm so scared that they're gonna come back, but like, it's a 50-50 chance of them coming back and not coming back. The dermatologist said if they do come back, I can always go back onto the medication. you know, if I get the odd one, it's normal, especially around my period. Like, that's fine, but it's quite, even if I do get a little pimple, I get quite scared. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually quite frightening when I do get a pimple, because I think, oh no, they're coming back, and it's just like, it's just so terrifying. So my skin is just really nice. It just, the complexion looks better. It just looks cleaner. It's been a journey. Life's a climb, but the view is great. I just tried so many things. I tried to, you know, even cut things out of my diet, change my diet, try certain things. Just nothing worked. So like, this was like my last option to actually go on this medication and see how it went, and it went fantastic, and I couldn't be happier. I really hope that this helps in any way, shape or form to anyone. I really don't know if it will. I really highly recommend, if you can change, if you have tried everything and it doesn't work for you, I do highly recommend going on this medication. Like I said, I tried to change things in my lifestyle and they still didn't go away. Nothing worked. This was my last resort, and it worked, and it was just like, I'm just so grateful. As much as it was annoying with all the side effects and the dryness everywhere, I was just so over the moon to have clear skin and no pimples and no acne, and to feel good about myself, and it was just really, really incredible. So yeah, I really hope that this has helped anybody in any way. Feel free to share your experiences, or let me know if you have gone through the same thing, because I would love to know. I'm not the only one, and I know I'm not the only one, but I really would love to hear from you guys, your experiences, what you have tried, any suggestions or anything like that. Feel free to comment on those. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I have been really excited to put it all together from the beginning of starting this medication to now. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.